that Juhani could not be saved. We in the Council had high hopes for her in the future. In every heart, there is some means of redemption. Could you find none in Juhani? Perhaps that was the case. It is most regrettable indeed. Heed her example. All are susceptible to the lure of the dark side. We must always remain vigilant against it. Your training is now complete, Padawan. And perhaps now, it is time we dealt with the matter of the dream you and Bastila shared. When we heard of the ruins in your dreams, Master Dorak recognized it as one of a series of ancient structures here on Tatooine. This one in particular lies to the east of this enclave. We sent a Jedi to investigate, but he has not returned. Perhaps sending the Force is guiding you through your visions. It may be that exploring the ruins is a task tied to your destiny. That is why the Council has now decided you should be the one to investigate this. The secrets to stopping Malak may be hidden within those ruins. You must investigate them and find what Revan and Malak were looking for. We do not know. That is one of the things you must investigate. We fear the worst. Is there anything else you want to know? I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause. And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable. Revan was always the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role and embraced the dark side as fully as his master ever had. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance drawing him ever further down the dark path, fueling his powers until they have surpassed those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila.
I demand justice! The Sandral family is a blight upon Datooine!
The Council will look into this matter, Mr. Matale. You must be patient. Your accusations have no proof, and we do not want you stirring up trouble with the Sandrals if there is some mistake.
Mistake? My son Shen is missing! How can there be any doubt the Sandrals are to blame?
There are other possible explanations for your son's disappearance.
He's complaining to the Jedi Council about
Jedi are good for
his son
but
missing.
talk. I shall only wait so long
He is
before
not
I
a
take
Jedi.
action on my own.
As dangerous
Nope,
as the threat
he's
from
a Jedi.
Darth Malak and the Sith may be, we Jedi
And
cannot
he's
simply
complaining.
abandon
That other
our
guy's
other
complaining to the Jedi Council about
The
his
Council
son
has
being missing, and that the
promised
Jedi are
Alan
doing nothing.
We will look into his son's disappearance. Should you have time, Padawan. Your study and training are important, of course, but the Jedi are not.
It is in the real world that we truly...
The task has its own importance. It may... What can I do?
Yes? Greetings, young Padawan. As you should... This facility is the pursuit of... You should ponder the history of Revan. You're confident, Revan. May the Force be...
Juhani was a dear companion to me for many years. That will never happen again, thanks to you. Curse the Council for sending you, of all people, to speak to her. Could you have done nothing else? She had it coming, did she? She had it coming? The Juhani I knew deserved more than this. She deserved more from the Council and more from you. You did not even try, did you? Did it even occur to you that Juhani might have been saved? That she might be worth saving? I should kill you for what you've done. And yet, I can't, can I? I'm a Jedi, and we are sworn to protect all. Even the likes of you. Get out of my sight. The very thought of the Council, and of you, makes me ill.
Greetings, friend.
Yeah, stay here, real.
Yes, dear. Good. I hope the Jedi Council will listen to Gar. If they don't, I don't know what we'll do.
Have you found the man? Good. Good. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. Thank you, young Jedi.
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kuves chingpa maru. Kuya bijus ku ubapa yatu. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kuves chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non kek. Ubapa tu kochi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana ku. La boda.
My droid is still... My droid? Destroyed? Let's make this quick.
King padawan mulira.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Datooine be programmed to... It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins. These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is strange there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy. Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake. The droid is obviously not programmed with the... Maybe the droid... The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate. Revan and Malak, we have to... You cannot win. You'll pay. What can I do? Take that.
What? What?
here.
Yes?
What?
Yes?
Sure.
You shall fall. Yes?
That hurt, I bet. What?
Take that! Take that!
There, take that. So be it. You cannot win. What can I do?
Yes?
If the droid is correct, then we must complete the tasks in the proving ground to the east.
Huh?
I'm here.
Yes?
Huh?
Yes?
Sure. Yes?
What?
Yes?
Yes? What?
What?
I'm here.
What?
I'm here.
What?
What can I do?
Sure.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have... I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. But I think this map might be the key. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun. What can I do?
Yes?
This is private property. I am programmed not to respond to threats until but even if I am terminated, leave immediately. This is private. I am, but even, leave. This is private. You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Mat.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrels as to the whereabouts of my son Shen. Many years ago, I brought my family here to Datooine to escape the crush of humanity. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrels arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since. The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council... Recently, I discovered several Sandrel droids My own security droids destroyed the... It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, obviously Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandrel clan, has abducted my son in retaliation. Follow their stink south of here and you shall find them. Why does the Council insist? I will present the credits directly to you. 2,000. Your greed is out.
2,000. Even if you would pay such a fee, what could you possibly...
For that price, I could purchase enough Nevertheless, my offer still stands. Eventually, until you find Shen.
Oh, dark side points gained. Good.
Let's make this quick.
I'm here.
What can I do?
Yes?
What?
Onakunbez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes. Ka chikun itahodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Stimo podona biodunga ku hunkabe. Runda dihodonga kun hunkabi. Onakunbez ching palamule. Ka chikun itahodonga. Iking kuno. Runda dihodonga kun hunkabi. Onakunbez ching palamule. Tunking ba nunotek. Muchashat pakant.
Ah, greetings. I'm Handon Gould. Prep... Really? Well, then I assure you, on my reputation, I had nothing to do with the killing. I will help you with the case. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. And all of a sudden, I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river. I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Well, there. That's my story.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was... So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the...
Runda dihodonga kun hunkabi. Onakunbez takunjus takmiki grablumogo. Kachichu itabodunga. Tolbabank waleo ganda naru. Jedabadwana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha. Tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nitapoe tikitu. Tolpa da bonkwaleo gandonan muchashat pakant. Kachikun ida muchashat pakant. Jedabadwana nidibobo. Tong nabunta kunjus takmiki grablumogo. Kachi. Jedabadu. Runda dihodonga kun. Jedabata kunja. Jedaba. Tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nitapoe tikitu. Ta kunjus takmiki grablumogo. Kachikun idahodonga. Iking kuno. Muchasha.
How can I be of further... I know him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really assumed, but merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't... I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must... Of course.
So, what do you want to... You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. So, what... Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean... Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some... Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to get... Right.
Oh. Runda diho donga, Kachi-kun itaho donga. Iki runda diho donga kun hunkabi. Oh. Mucho shot back. Tong. Oh. Jedo padawan ni di bobo. Mucho. Jedo padawan tong height wam gigi. Oh. Kachi-kun itaho donga. Iking runda di tong height wam.
How can I be... Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. How can I be... I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a Yes, quite often. I generally prefer... A healthy body will breed a... Injured? No, of course. How can I... Of course.
So... Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before... So, what... I told you I was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so... So, what... Yeah, I knew. We were... Can I... You Jedi's can't... Right.
Greetings, Padawan. You must be the one Master Baluk has an... I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you, but if you had any... Is there any information? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed upon... Is there any other information? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Netic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other... My preliminary... Is there any other... These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Irias are mostly docile, but in east, there have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by cat hounds in the last 2 weeks. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be... But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. He slept, but as much as I may hate him, it may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law. I was just out running, How can I be a fruit? Of course.
So. Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of Garang Spaceport. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right. So, what do you... Right.
Runda dijo donga kun hunka bi kachi ku runda dijo donga. Ta kung just tak miki kachi kun ida hal donga. Yeking mucho shot pat.
How can I help? Then I suggest...
Is there any... We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be of further... That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these raven... Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most pride. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? His block off, maybe, sure, but not killing. I hope you don't find that incriminating. You know, normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Medic, he was not a very nice person. I have had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems cold, but it may have been. I was just out running, trying to... Of course.
So, what do you... That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one. That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. Right.
Runda dijo donga kun ta kung just tak miki grab. Runda di. Runda dijo donga ta kung just tak miki grab mo. Runda dijo donga kun hanta kung just tak miki. Jeda padawan achuta. Unga kun bistolpi kikui.
How can I be of... I knew him. But... I'm sorry. How can I... disrupt... Now, certainly... I'm sorry. How can I... disrupt... Now, certainly... How can I... How can I be of... How can I be of... Of course.
Greetings, I am it. If you have, is there any other? The sub is is there? My prelim is there? He's playing that so is very well.
So, now we've been... Right. So, yeah, we were at... Can I... So, you can't... I don't know... So... Well, so... Right.
How can I be But my butt? I was... How can I... Okay, you know, I was... How can I be... Of course.
다 공주 스탁 미끼 그라블 먹고 같이 줄이다 보던가 같이 군이다 하던가
How can I be a fruit? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you. Even in ear, I would most of... How can I be a further... That blaster... I hardly have enough money to afford... Even in ear, I would... How can I be... Because, you know, but... I was... How can I... Of course.
So... That blaster? Never seen it before. Always wished that blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the... So, what do you want to know? Now, we... So... Yeah, we... Can I... So... Well... So... Right.
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with you. Is there... Very well.
How can I be a further... Of course.
ako pa, check ko pa. Nunda diho tonga kun kachi kun idaho tonga. Iking kuno pa mulerachi mucho shakbakan.
Is there any other information you... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been sent back to the enclave just before you arrived. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacterial contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
So, what... Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I could block it. I'd have, but it was... Of course.
통 아봉샤 우미노 원가 원가 디호똥가 군한가비 원가 디호똥가 군한가비 원가 군베스 칭 바라몰레 통
Hey, what are you doing?
쟤도 봐도 와는 이기보고 동나뭉샤 누냐 동바두카시 막달레야 타공주스 타크미키 그라블 모고 같이 주이다 모둥가 돌바방크 쟤도 봐도 와는 이기보고
I can leave now, then?
Puna! Kavatompa ku palea muka muchashat paskant. Kie no namapaole.
What? No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't... Look, I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder, but so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison, but I shouldn't be going alone. Did you idiots have to let the slime ball go?
Runda diho tonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Ka chikun ida donga.
Yes, you tentacle. I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here to do that too, and he shot me by mistake.
Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonkwaleo gandonan chuchu. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Onga kumbis jang ba mulira. Kachi kun ita donga. Iking kuno ba mu achuta. Onga kumbis dolbi kikuri.
How can I be further? I know, but how can I be? Of course.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, we were at... Can I... So... I was in... Now I... So... You can't... I don't... So... Well, kind of. So... Right.
Greetings, if you have, my preliminary is that the Southwood Speeder rental business has records that, the Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past, according to the municipal authority, apparently a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about, according, these planes are right. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers. So, very well. I will be...
How can I be further? But it was... How can I be... Of course.
So, what... Now... Right. So, what do you... Now, we... Right.
Is there any... According to the... Is there any... Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Kachikun idahaldon the dihodonga. Takun Kachikun idahaldon.
Is there any other? Is there any other information? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample. Is there? The Southwoods. Is there any? According to the municipal authorities, apparently a Mr. R. Lusov was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about. Is there? Is there any? Very well.
Ronda dihodon. Takun just Miki grabble mogo. Kachich.
How can I be of further? That blast, Harvey, even if I would. How can I? Okay. Yeah, I was. Of course.
So, what do you want to know? That always that. Right.
Is there any? Is there? Is there any? Is there? Is there? Very well.
How can I be? That blast, Harvey, even if I would. How can I? Of course.
So, what do you want to know? That always that. Right.
Is there any? I have just the blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's, but we cannot get any more specific analysis. Is there any other information you need? I thought that is there is there is there very well.
How can I be? Okay, block it. I'd have, but it may. I was just. How can I be a fruit? Of course.
So, what? Now I don't. We've been. Right.
Tong abom sha umi. Ronda dihodonga kunhan.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jinabataku. Ronda dihodonga kunhan kabi. Tong abom sha umi no. Takung just Miki grabble mogo. Kachiku tong damn you.
Damn both of you.
Takung just Miki grabble mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank waleo. Kachikun ita tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poet.
Well done. I'm impressed.
Achuta. Wonga kun bis dolby kikuni.
This is private pro- I'm not even... This is private... The Council. If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. Cassius is dead, and it is as we feared. You should speak. Murid left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you have... I brought my family here to find peace and safety. No...
Jedi are renowned for their fairness in pursuit of justice. There is no...
I trust you will show yourself out. If not, my security droids will be sure to deal with you.
You are here from the Council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale? My name is Rahasia. Nurik is my father. He has not been himself since Cassius disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish... My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassius.
I see. Well, there is the answer we seek. The Jedi Council should be informed.
No! Since Cassius went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are I'm afraid my father will simply kill Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad... Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen... There are many security... Alan Matale and my father have had problems. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassius and has imprisoned Shen as... Please find...
Nurik has nothing more to say to you. He left straight in... I am not programmed, even if you did...
Yes?
I'm here.
Sure.
What? Let's make this quick. Yes?
Yes?
I'm here.
Yes?
Yes?
What?
I'm here.
Sure.
What can I do?
Yes?
Please, find Shen and rescue him before my... There are... Shen and I... Well, but I met Shen alone one day in the city, away from it, and Shen was... Please...
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father? As you wish. I have no... Who are you? Rescue... It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been... If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik... If you do that, I'll scream my head off and alert all the... If you can convince Rahasia... Who could imagine... I would... Thank you.
What are you doing here? Shen can be so stubborn, but I know Shen would rather...
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia? I pray she is not...
Shen, you're...
Rahasia!
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed...
What? You...
How could you? I thought you...
There you are.
Father!
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandro!
Nuri!
Allah!
I knew this was... You had... I don't want to hear any...
No, Father!
We don't...
It's gone.
Ha!
Are you mad?
No, don't...
This... He is my...
What? No, no, I know.
Father, no!
Die! Shen! Die! No! Rahasia!
The Master has been injured. Destroy the invaders.
Yes?
Sure.
The Force fights with me!
I'm here.
What?
So be it.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet an...
The Force fights with me!
can I help? No, not bothering you. Not exactly. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure. Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions, I admit, I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I was referring to the bond we share. The one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually in... Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First... I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't... I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again.
Ikukumo no bamu. Ronda di hodonga kun chi gratulo da pograshi oniu kompa chintomo muchuba. Loka chi kun ida hodonga. Iki. Ka chi kun ida hodonga. Iking kun. We ita nandayata. Wata yuma tolpa da pongwale kanduna gugu chuchut. Takum ju. Takum ju stach miki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolpa da pongwale kanduna gugu. Takum. Kuyami jutong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Muchashak pakat. Kachi jidum.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star...
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But we Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights... Secrecy is our... Bastila will accompany you. Keep the... Of course, those who aided you will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi. Nor should you may return here at any time. Datooine will be a sanctuary for you. A safe haven.
You can leave when... The lure of the dark.
The fate of the... May the Force be...
There was a battle near one of the southern estates recently. Indeed. I cannot prove...
I have heard there were apparent. I find that most perhaps. That or a feud that got out of control. It is tragic. Let this be a lesson against...
How can I help? It was less... With luck, I would rather... As you...
There has been both. There was a... Is that so? You...
It's obvious Master Vandar senses something is not right with your story. Yet he chooses to believe...
Greetings, young... As you... Revan's... This facility... You... May the...
Takum just tak Mickey grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabang. Tong haitwam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwaleo. Kachikun ita hodonga. Takum just tak Mickey grabel mogo. Kachichu runda. Dahaldonga. Murun. Takutong. Kawirut. Kawirut. Karut. Wika. Jedabado. Yikuku. Chika. Tong. Takom juz dachmik. Tak. Achuta. Rund. Jedabaka. Ach. Puna! Go! Jida. Mujika. Jida. Muj.
I'm sorry, padawan.
Tonghai. Rundi.
Hey there. No problem. Just so happens I've got one here I've been working. Anything else you... I'm not... sorry. I've been... No, of course not. But maybe... but things... he might... Yeah, well, no, I still... Maybe. All...
Yeah, what are you... Stimulants make a warrior out of he. Here's a strength-boosting stimulant to help. There anything else? Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. A real... There anything... Your choice.
How can I help? I do? I'm a Jedi. I am far too disciplined. A padawan, the fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Already you exhibit the kind of willfulness, erratic behavior, and lack. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned. For you, for our mission, our destinies are intertwined. Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice, I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the...
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Datooine for training. Isn't that strange? And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? That is completely beside the point. The Jedi encourage you to stay with us. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these starmen. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but... And what does that mean? Well, is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, I'll tell you this much, I'm not gonna wait around until I'm betrayed. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak. Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
a Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak. Kalo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Kalo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Kalo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Datooine. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire... It is possible. The melting of polar caps or a cataclysmic earthquake could have buried... The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak... No doubt things will become more clear once we...